Earth was a busy planet. It talked to stars, sent messages to alien worlds, and shared news across the galaxy. Everyone knew Earth, loud, smart, and always online. But one day, Earth went silent. No message, no signal, no sound. On Zorath Prime, an alien tech officer named Vex was the first to notice. It's gone. He tried again and again. No reply. Soon, others saw it too. The silence spread like cold wind. Across spaceports, labs, and royal halls, aliens began to talk. Why isn't Earth speaking? Did something happen? Is everyone okay? But every search came back blank. Fear started to grow. Some thought Earth had been taken over. Others believed it left on purpose. A few whispered that maybe Earth was no longer safe to be found. But the truth was worse. No one knew what happened. Not the scientists, not the spies, not even the AI systems. And in the silence, something else might have been listening. A silence this deep didn't go. Unnoticed, not in space, not in the dark, and not by whatever might be waiting beyond the stars. The silence from Earth spread like fire through the stars. At first, some thought it was a mistake, a broken signal, a lost message. But when hours passed, then days, in the halls of the Galactic Council, leaders argued. Some said Earth had been attacked, escaping something no one else knew about. Commander Krell stood silent as reports came in. Every planet that had ever spoken to Earth was now asking the same question. What happened? Zorath Prime shut down all Earth-linked systems. The AI world of Varexnine erased Earth's data from its memory banks, calling it a possible threat. Even the peaceful monks of Yellowfyville warning lights in their sky-temples. But not all aliens feared the silence. Some saw it as opportunity. A warlord on Draxfor gathered his armies. If Earth is weak, he said, then now is our time. Meanwhile, deep in space, a dark ship turned toward the silent blue planet. No one knew what waited there. Only one thing was clear. They had seen something no one else knew about. Something big, silent, and fast. Days before Earth went dark, strange waves were picked up near Mars. No one claimed them. No known ship sent them. Then, a deep space probe vanished, not exploded, just gone. The world's top scientists and military minds met in secret. For the first time in history, they agreed on one thing. We are being watched. Silence is our only shield, said the lead scientist, Dr. Lin. If they find us now, we won't have a second chance. So, Earth made a choice. Lights out. Signals off. Voices gone. From cities to satellites. Every sign of life was hidden. Planes stopped flying. Ships stayed in ports. Even social media was shut down, not by accident, but by order. In schools, children were told it was a game. In homes, families were moved underground. Everyone followed the rules, even if they didn't know why. But one mistake could end it all. And somewhere, far beyond Neptune, something huge drifted through space. Watching, waiting, Earth had gone silent. Not because it was weak, but because it feared what would happen if it was found. A shadow moved through the dark dot. It came without warning, without sound. A massive alien ship unlike anything ever seen. It didn't fly like other ships. It glided as if it belonged to the silence of space itself. No flags, no signals, no name. Its path was clear, straight toward the solar system. On Earth, hidden cameras caught its arrival. Not in the skies, but deep in space, past Mars, past Jupiter. The ship didn't send messages. It didn't ask questions. It only did one thing. It erased. Wherever it went, all signs of life disappeared. No memory. Earth had seen enough. A secret meeting was called. Leaders from every nation joined in silence. Lights were turned off. Satellites went dark. Every signal gone. Even birds were tracked. Even phones were shut down. One wrong move could mean death, not just for a city or a country, but for the whole planet and from deep space. The alien ship turned toward Earth and began to come closer. The alien warship drifted closer. It was huge, a dark giant moving like smoke through the stars. No engines roared, no lights blinked. It didn't announce itself. It simply arrived from its hidden sensors. It scanned Earth, nothing. No signals, Deeper ones, they looked for machines, energy, movement, anything. Still, nothing. Earth looked dead, but at WASN single quotes, deep under the surface. In secret bunkers and hidden cities, humans watched every move. Screens lit up with the alien ship's position. Every eye was wide. Every breath held. A young soldier whispered, "They don't see us, do they?" Commander Reyes shook her head slowly. Not yet. Radio turned on by accident, even a single light shining through a crack. That would be enough. Outside, the alien ship paused. One human voice broke the silence. "What if they come back?" No one answered. While the alien ship moved away, every move of the alien ship was tracked. Every signal it sent was recorded. Every path it took was studied. Commander Reyes stood in the main control room. Her face was tired, but her eyes were sharp. "We got lucky," she said, "but luck won't save us next time." So Earth made a plan, not just to hide, but to understand. A secret team was formed, not soldiers, not scientists, but watchers. Their job, learn everything about the enemy, who they are, what they want, and most importantly, why they. Erase whole planets in schools turned into war rooms. Young minds studied alien tech. Even dreams had. Rules: no loud talk, no sudden noise. The world had become a ghost. But behind that silence, Earth was alive, and now it wasn't just hiding. It was learning, watching, planning, because one day the enemy would return. Then when they did, Earth would be ready. A small, silent drone slipped into space. It wasn't fast, it wasn't big, but it had one mission: follow the alien ship and find out what it really was. Hidden inside an old satellite shell, the drone used stolen alien tech to stay unseen. It moved slowly, carefully. Behind the massive warship, like a shadow, no one noticed. Back on Earth, Commander Reyes and her team watched every signal it sent. "Come on, show us who you are," she whispered. As Drone 7 got closer, it began. Scanning, it read strange symbols on the ship's surface. Not letters, not codes, but something older. They were something else. Suddenly, Drone 7's signal froze. 1 second, it was sending data. The next, nothing. "Did we lose it?" a tech officer asked. No one answered. They stared at the screen. Silence. Then, final message blinked on. Short, broken, and chilling. "They know." The final message from Drone 7 played again and again in the dark control room. No one spoke. Vanished. Strange symbols. Energy readings beyond human understanding. And something else. Something terrifying. The alien ship wasn't just traveling through space. It was hunting lost worlds. Not for war, not for power, but to erase them. Dr. Lin, the lead scientist, looked up with fear in her eyes. "This is an invasion," she whispered. "This is cleansing." The truth hit hard. Earth wasn't chosen by mistake. It wasn't ignored. It was marked. And if the enemy found out humans were still alive, they wouldn't come back to talk. They would come to finish the job. Reyes stood up. "We have to prepare," she said, "because next time silence won't be enough." Outside, the stars seemed darker than before. Somewhere out there, the hunter was waiting, watching, thinking Earth was gone. But Earth was not dead. And now it knew the truth. And then, even that went dark. For the first time in weeks, Earth broke its silence. Not with a shout, not with light or sound that aliens could hear, but with a message sent not to invaders, but to those who still remembered Earth, hidden deep under the ice of Antarctica. A secret base came alive. A single signal was launched into space, quiet, short, and coded with old human tech no alien had ever seen. It wasn't a call for help, it was a call to the lost humans. Those who had left Earth long ago before. The silence, some on Mars, some near Saturn, and some even farther, on hidden space stations beyond the reach of the hunter ship. The message said only, "We are still here. We remember. We are waiting." Back on Earth, Commander Reyes watched the screen as the signal traveled through space. Then, a reply, faint, distant, but real. "We hear you. We will return." Hope lit up the dark room like fire. Earth may have gone silent, but it was never gone. And now, somewhere out there, the future of humanity was waking up. To come back home,